Hi everyone and welcome to NameHero.com. This is my affiliate marketing 101 course at our training center on our blog. So if you're watching this on YouTube or on another one of our social networks, please go to NameHero.com/startup or NameHero.com/blog. You'll see a link at the top for training center, and that's where you can enroll for this course where I'm going step by step how to promote and make money from the NameHero affiliate program. I've been in the affiliate marketing industry for nearly 2 decades now. One of the most popular services to promote is web hosting. The reason being is anyone that needs a website or an online presence needs web hosting. So any individual business, small business, startup, everyone needs a website. And so here at NameHero, we offer very high quality, fast web hosting for all types of individuals, all websites of all shapes and sizes. Depending if you reach one person a day or if you reach millions of people a day, we have a hosting solution for you. So our affiliate program is quickly gaining a lot of steam throughout the industry because of the quality of service we offer here at NameHero. So the purpose of this course is to show our affiliates, to show our partners, to show our customers how they can make money promoting us. And if you get really good at this, you can make a full-time living just promoting NameHero. Because one thing is for certain, NameHero is not going anywhere. We're not leaving. We're not selling out. We are staying. We are in this industry for the long haul. I'm not the type of person that builds companies just to sell them. I build companies so I can run them. NameHero is my 7th successful internet business I've started since 1998, and I'm 32 years old and have no plans on going anywhere soon. Lord willing, I'll be here for at least another 30, 40 more years. Lord willing. Okay, so right now I want to talk about how you can make a lead generation funnel and make a lot of money from these. I previously owned an internet marketing coaching forum where I taught how to make these for all kinds of different products and services. So if you've followed me before in any of my past businesses, then you know that this is a subject that I have a great deal of knowledge about. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump in and I'm going to kind of show you some very simplistic examples so you can get started. And I'm also going to walk you through the process in this video tutorial. So when you get through with this, you should have a great idea how you can make a funnel, what a funnel is, and how you can make this for not only NameHero, you can make funnels for other products and services out there. Even if you're a local business yourself, you might find this lesson valuable to getting leads for your own business. So let's jump in and talk about what is a funnel. Okay, so for this purpose, we're talking about lead generation funnels or just lead gen. So lead gen is also lead generation. Now this is my definition of a lead gen funnel. It's a series of steps used in online marketing to capture leads with the goal of selling the end user. So your goal is to collect the lead and then to eventually sell the lead. And you might be an affiliate, so you might be selling them a product or service that you do not control. Most often, people are offered something for free in return for their lead. The lead can be a name and email address, a phone number, a physical address, or whatever information they decide to give you that can later on lead to being a successful sale. So a lead is, for my purpose, in this video, it's going to be a name and an email address. So if someone gives you their name, they give you their email address, that's the lead. You give them something in return for that with the later goal of then selling them. To close the lead, the marketer follows up with leads with an email sequence, phone call, or a physical mailing. So you as a marketer, once you get the lead, it's your job then to follow up with the lead and to close the lead. One thing with affiliate marketing that a lot of people don't understand is people, especially with social media, they don't like to be sold right away. And so if you're just promoting the NameHero affiliate program and you're sending a link out to NameHero and you might send a lot of traffic to that link. You might send a lot of people to that link, but you might notice a really small conversion rate. A lot of people that click it, the majority of them don't sign right up. The reason being, we as a culture of social media have adapted to wanting to know more. We need a good reason to buy something because especially in the web hosting market, there's endless competitors. I get tired myself doing competitive analysis. I mean, it's really exhausting. There's companies out there everywhere, every city, every state, every country. There's a web hosting company out there. There's every niche, every type of software. There is a web hosting company around that. And at NameHero, we realize that and recognize that, but we also have realized that we carve our niche into different sectors of the whole web hosting industry. So now your job as a marketer is you're trying to carve out what niche responds best to your advertisements. And you can do this by collecting leads, nurturing those leads, and then later selling them. So you target your audience by creating homophily, creating something that you have in common with them. You know they're going to need web hosting, but you first have to give them a darn good reason to sign up, and especially to sign up with NameHero, because that's the program you're promoting. So if you've been following my videos in Affiliate Marketing 101, then I give you a lot of reasons and benefits why to use NameHero. One of the biggest reasons we're known for is our customer service here at NameHero. Is we believe in 10 for 10 customer satisfaction. We try to have all of our tickets answered within 15 minutes, resolved within 30. You can call us on the phone and you're not going to get a long hold time. We have agents available to answer. You can hit us up on live chat. We're going to reply to your live chat. That's one of the biggest reasons that people use NameHero. Another reason is our infrastructure is built for speed. We only use our high-speed SSD cloud at NameHero, protected by RAID 10 for redundancy. We use Lightspeed Web Server, Maria database, and technologies to make people's website fast. And we don't charge an arm and a leg for it. So those are two of the main reasons why people choose NameHero. But now your job as a marketer is to actually capture leads, people that are interested in web hosting or that need web hosting, and then selling it to them. So if you've maybe tried to promote web hosting before, you know it's extremely competitive. If you go take our NameHero link and you go try to bid on Google AdWords for the term web hosting, reseller hosting, VPS hosting, WordPress hosting, you're going to spend a pile of money. And trust me, because I do this myself. For 100 clicks, you're probably going to spend upwards of over $1,000 for 100 clicks. Out of 100 clicks, you might get about 20 people to convert, if that. And so it's really hard to break even when you're talking about such expensive clicks as that. Many clicks on AdWords, especially around the Black Friday, I was bidding anywhere from $30 to $40 for a click. So creating a funnel allows you to collect leads a lot cheaper than going directly at web hosting. You give the user another reason to join your funnel than web hosting. So let me give you an example here, or show you how this actually works. So let's take a look here. I'm going to show you a funnel that I built that converts like fire for us here internally at NameHero. And you can copy it, you can rip it, you can create your own. I don't care. I just asked if you do so that you use NameHero. But if you're going to rip this one, you're going to use NameHero because our name is all throughout this book. That's a book I wrote. So here's how the process works. This first page here, and don't worry, I'm going to show this at the conclusion of this presentation. I will show, or this actual PowerPoint presentation. At the end of this, I will show the funnel itself in full screen. So if you can't quite see it, just bear with me. So what I've done here is I've created a landing page to where I send people that are interested in learning how to make money reselling web hosting. So I've made this is my entrance to my funnel. So you can see it's the quick start guide to make money reselling web hosting. Free book, learn how I crack the code to reseller hosting. And then you've got a picture of my book, 100% free download. And I go into the description. I talk about some benefits: make more money, quick and easy setup, no experience needed. Get it now. So this is to collect leads for people that are interested in learning how to resell web hosting, learn how to make money web hosting. This page converts like fire. It's got an 80% opt-in rate. So that means if 100 people visit this page, 80% of the people, 80 people, give me their name and email address because they want the book that bad. I also have not spent tons of money advertising this page. I just put it up, blogged about it, and it's gone viral. And I might not get hundreds of thousands of leads on this a day, but I get a couple leads every single day. And these leads go through my sequence, and they eventually do convert. This is one of the many funnels that I operate for NameHero. So you can see once someone gives me their name and their email address and clicks yes, claim book, they are then emailed the free ebook. Free ebook for giving name and email. So they get an email with this as a PDF attachment as soon as they enter their name and email. Once they click to download this book, then they are on my automated email sequence. So this is how I follow up with the lead to eventually close it. And I've got some tips here shortly we'll talk about. But when someone enters this, they get what they wanted. You know, they gave me their name and their email address. And so in return for that, they got the free book. Well, now I'm going to follow up with them to pitch them NameHero, to sell them on buying hosting. And the book mentions it too. The book mentions how to set up a reseller account and how to start a web hosting business, yada, yada, yada. But if they don't buy from this right away, which a lot of people don't, I've got this email series to where I can actually connect with the user and really develop a relationship with them, so I gain their trust and they want to buy web hosting from me. After they realize, hey, I'm serious about making this relationship work, and I've given you a free book. Now I'm going to give you some free tips via email, and I'm going to very quietly and subtly pitch the web hosting. So I'll show you exactly how I'm going to do that. Once the visitor, though, comes from these emails, and it could be multiple emails where it's pitched, because not everyone buys on the first email, right? Sometimes it takes a couple days. I recommend easing into your audience. Your first email should be like a welcome email. You don't want people automatically saying, oh my gosh, you're going to spam me, and unsubscribe, right? Because that helps no one. Your first email should welcome the user. Well, hey, welcome to my community. Welcome to my email list. I want to thank you for signing up and giving me your email address. I want to give you some free tips. Over the next couple of days, I want to give you some free tips into starting your own web hosting business. You don't talk anything about selling in that first email. You're developing a relationship. If they signed up for this ebook, they're interested in making money with web hosting. So your email should be relevant to that, and you should form a relationship and let them know that you're going to help them make money from the ebook. And so then we can ease into each one of these sequences, and I'll show you some examples as we go along. But once someone comes out from one of these emails, and in these emails you can include your NameHero affiliate link. So eventually, when you do sell to them, they'll click that, they head over to the NameHero site, and they sign up for hosting. You're going to get paid at least $50. And the more sales you make, the more email addresses you have on your list, the more money you make. So you can see it only takes one sale a day to make upwards of $125 a day. If you get one sale a day for a month. So all you have to do is get 21 sales in a month, and you're going to make $125 sale. So let's just say if you got one a day for 31 days, you're going to make $3,875 in that month for promoting NameHero. So that's a really good goal to set. Multiply that by 3, and you're well over $100,000 a year. It's over $10,000 a month if you can get 3 signups a day. So that's what you're going for. Now, if you remember, I said this page here for me converts at 80%, meaning that 8 out of 10 people that go to it sign up for the email list. It's a really insane opt-in rate because they want it that bad. So if you can get them to sign up for the free ebook, then how many of them can you convert with your email sequence? But this is how a lead gen funnel works. If you go on the internet, get on Facebook, you're going to see these everywhere. These are used by auto insurance companies. These are used by life insurance companies. These are used for healthcare. These are used for plumbing, home repair, car washing, anything, any industry out there you can imagine uses funnels. You can get on AdWords and you'll see it too. Get on Google and start searching. You will see funnels used in every single niche and every single industry out there. And the reason you see them, because they work. They work very, very well. If you're an affiliate marketer, you can literally make millions of dollars with funnels. I personally have, so that's how I know so much about them. Let's talk about, though, when you're emailing your list. I feel like that, especially the beginners, they feel like, well, okay, once I get an email address, I need to get really aggressive with my email list. Don't do that. You cannot get complaints. If you get complaints that people unsubscribe and people hate you, you don't want people to hate you. You want people to love you. So first thing is you don't want to bombard them with emails. And I'm sure if you've been around the internet for any amount of time, if you've ever entered your name and email address into a forum, it's likely you've had some marketer out there that's went too hard and bombarded you with emails. They've spammed you and abused you, your email address and your privacy, and you're somewhat jaded. Well, think about that. That's people everywhere. So if you start bombing them with emails, they're going to get mad, they're going to complain, and they're not going to buy hosting, and they're definitely not going to be a repeat buyer. So don't do that. I recommend no more than 1 email a day for the course of 7 days. After about a week, if they don't convert, they don't sign up, I don't want to email them anymore. The good thing is about using certain technologies is after they convert, you can add them to a separate list where it quits emailing them, or after 7 days, you just be done altogether. If they don't buy within that 7-day period, then maybe you can save it for like a big sale. So for example, here at NameHero, we just finished up our Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. Well, if you had an email list from over the course of the last year, let's say you have 10,000 people on the list over the last year. You could email that list on Black Friday and say, hey, I just wanted to say thanks for being part of my email list. If you remember, you downloaded my free ebook. But we're going to have a big sale. There's a big sale going on where you can save 80% off web hosting. If you want to check it out, here you go. If not, I wish you the best of luck. Those type emails do convert very well too. So then you have that opportunity. And so this is cool about affiliate marketing. When you're building an email list, you retain an asset, and that asset being the email list. When they say the money is in the data, the money is in the list. Once you build up a big list, then you can literally have $1 million list if you have enough people and the right people on your list. So that's some stuff I want to talk about and teach, is how to get the right people to sign up on your list that are going to buy, that are going to be converters and make you money. I said, pro tip, be helpful and do not pitch. People like people that are helpful. If you're pushy, people don't like to be sold. I personally cannot stand it. I hate getting on a car dealer lot to look at cars because I feel like they're just trying to sell me. I hate getting a salesman on the phone because I feel like they just want to sell me. But when someone is helpful and someone generally takes time out of their day to help me, I'm more likely to buy their product. Now, these people that if you're using the funnel that I'm showing and you show my ebook, because you can, this is available in our affiliate interface, they're already going to be happy they got this free book because, in my opinion, it's got some very good information in it. So they're already going to be building that trust. So with the email sequence, you want to continue to be helpful along with that free gift you've already given them. You've given them this book, so it's already lowered their suspicion that you're this high-pressured salesperson. But now you want to continue to be helpful. And even if you send an email and don't pitch, that's okay. You can send an email maybe just developing that trust, just developing that homophily to where they connect with you. They see something in you, they see in themselves, and they say, okay, wait a second, this person's a lot like me. I think I'm going to keep reading their emails. And that's when they start to develop this relationship with you to where they will be a lifetime buyer. And if you recommend NameHero and they really like it, well, it's likely you can recommend other services later on. They're going to buy that too. So then you're able to develop an email list that's worth a lot of money. Ease into your first email with relationship building. Kind of covered that already. When you send your first email, introduce yourself. Let them get to know you. Sometimes, put in stuff that breaks them down in terms of, breaks down their fence they've built up around marketers. Say, I hope this email finds you doing well, having an excellent day. I know personally, I enjoy taking some time out of my day each day to do some reading. Today, I want to suggest some reading that's beneficial to me. So by suggesting and developing this relationship, it's much easier to ease in later on to a sale than it is saying, hey, I want you to buy NameHero hosting now. Thanks, bye. That type of salesmanship is not good because people are going to close it out and say, no way. I don't want that type of marketing. It's too aggressive. And be subtle. Be very calm when you bring in your pitch. You want to pitch, but don't pitch. And so I'll show you some actual examples of that. When we get into how to actually write the email list. But at this point, I want to actually show you this funnel, and then we'll get into how to build this funnel and how you can do this and copy this yourself. So on my screen right now is the startup funnel from Startup Hero called Resell Hero. So you can go to your browser right now, resellhero.com. The quick start guide to making money reselling web hosting. Free book, learn how to crack the code to reseller hosting. You can see I've got my book image. I've also got a little paragraph of text, entrepreneur, web developer, WordPress guru, multiply your profits by adding a recurring monthly revenue by reselling web hosting. Learn how to implement and have your own hosting website set up in an hour. Make more money, instantly tap into a proven revenue stream. Everyone needs web hosting, quick and easy setup. We show you exactly how to set up and automate every single step. No experience needed. You don't have to be a technical guru to offer your clients web hosting. Get it now, name and email address. And so as I said, this converts very, very well. This is also a responsive page. Let me pull it in this way. So meaning if they're on their mobile phone, this folds up nicely. If they're on their iPad, you can see this folds up very nicely. So it will work on whatever device that they are on. And I also have some testimonials on there to give it a little bit more of social proof. So when someone enters their name, I'm just going to enter a test email. Yes, and then I'm brought to the confirmation page. As you can see, it gives a little step-by-step message. Step 1 is to enter the name and email address, and step 2 is to check your email for your unique download. And then step 3 is to maximize your profits of reseller hosting. So if I pull over my email, let me pull it over here, you can see right here, this is a message from me. Download the Quick Start Guide to Reseller Web Hosting. Hello there, copy Resale Hero. The Quick Start Guide to Reseller Hosting is ready for download. So here's the book link. Now, a couple things are going to happen when your traffic clicks this link. When they click this link, they're going to first get the book. So you can see now the book has been downloaded to my computer and I can read it. But they're also going to be confirmed to your emailing list. So at this point in time, now the subscriber has verified they own the email address. So now when you contact them, you know that they legitimately were interested in whatever you had to offer. So in this case, it's this Resale Hero book. So throughout this, you have the opportunity to email your audience and to sell them web hosting through your affiliate link. So if I go back over here and we take a look at our Clickfunnels. Let's go into clickfunnels.com and talk about this really quick before we jump inside. So this is the software I use to make this page here, to make this funnel. The reason why I recommend this to affiliates, regardless if you're an HTML guru or not, is Clickfunnels lets you crank these pages out, these funnels out really quickly. You can make 10, 20 of these in a day really fast. You don't have to know HTML. You don't have to make images. They have these templates already defined. So you just drag and drop and you can have a page like this up in 5-6 minutes. So that's why I recommend Clickfunnels. And of course, if you know HTML and you're a web designer and developer, you're free to do this. That's fine. I do it the old school way sometimes myself, but I just like Clickfunnels because it lets you get out what's called the minimum viable product. So you can see if the angle is going to even work first. So you can see if people are actually going to opt in. Now I can tell you, as I've said throughout this video, this page has an 80% opt-in rate, meaning that 8 out of 10 people that go to this page enter their information. So I know this works. So now I can scale this up and get more traffic to it. But Clickfunnels, it's clickfunnels.com, and you can check it out. I'll have a link in this video tutorial, or at the bottom of this video tutorial, that will give you a trial to where you can try it out for 14 days to see if you like it. And then I think after that, it's about $97 a month. And then for their big package is like $250 a month. But $97 a month will get you going, or the 14-day trial will let you know if it's going to work for you or not. So that's how I made this page. And when you go to the next page, the claim book page, that's also made in Clickfunnels. And I'll show you the meat and potatoes inside of that in just a second. I also use ConvertKit. This is an email service provider. So this is how I'm collecting the emails. So I use Clickfunnels for the page, but I integrate it with ConvertKit. So my list goes inside of ConvertKit, and then I can email them using that. So let's talk about those two pieces of software now. So I'm going to drag this over, and you can see this is Clickfunnels here. And this is their interface inside of here. Let's clear these. And this is this page. So you can see I can actually create a split test version of this page. Let's say I wanted to maybe split test the headline to see if a different one would get me even more opt-ins. I could do that, which I already have, but I don't have them in this account now. But if I click on edit page, you can see just how easy this is to edit. So you can see I hover over this stuff and I can edit this text here, this text. This is just an integration right here. So I go to settings and go to advanced, or wait, it's not in there, sections, manage. Not there either. It's settings integration. Sorry. So settings integrations, and this is where I've integrated it with ConvertKit. So subscribe to the forum. So I don't even have to. All I have to do is enter my API code for ConvertKit, and then I can integrate it right into there. So when people subscribe, enter their name and email address, it goes to ConvertKit, and then I can type out my email sequence. So you can see just how quick and easy this page is to make, and I can drag and drop. I can copy and paste, and just make this how I want it in no time. The same goes for the confirmation page. Let's leave since I didn't make any changes. I can click thank you and click edit page. And you can see this is the same object here to make this confirmation page. It's very, very simple and quick. And again, this is why I like Clickfunnels, because I can copy and get this stuff out really quick. Now, if I go inside of ConvertKit, let's go here to my list. So this is under my my forums, and you can see that I've got some instructions on what to do when they subscribe. Now, since I'm using ConvertKit, it's going to handle what happens when they subscribe. It's going to redirect them automatically. But this is right here under sequence settings. This is how I subscribe the list to a sequence. So for example here, I would subscribe them here to the sequence called Reseller or Resell Hero, which I'm going to show you how we're going to do that here in just a second. But this means when they subscribe, they're automatically begin receiving the sequence that I'm going to show you how to create here in just a second. Incentive email. This is the email that we got here once we entered our email address. This is what they get for giving us their lead. This is for this, and this can be an ebook. This can be something else. This could be a giveaway of some other type if you want. I encourage our affiliates to use my ebook because it's there in our affiliate interface, free for you to use for this very reason, so you don't have to worry about cranking out any content. So you can see this is the same email that I received here once I entered my information. And then there's, of course, some styling stuff for the form, but you don't have to worry about this because we're using ConvertKit. Don't have to worry about this because we're using ConvertKit. Same with this. So now let's talk about this email settings, our sequence settings. So if I click on sequences here on ConvertKit for the resell, here is where I write my sequence. Now for this example, for this funnel, I have not yet completed it, but I want to show you some examples of what you might want to do. So the first email is how to set up your reseller account. So, hey, subscriber first name. So in this, my example, hey, Jason, thank you for downloading my book, Resell Hero. I spent countless hours developing that guide to help other entrepreneurs, web developers, WordPress gurus, and other business owners the ability to further monetize their clients and gain substantial new monthly revenue streams. Having spent nearly the last 20 years working online, I got started in 98. I'm a living example of how sustainable wealth can be created by recurring revenue. You won't believe how much $9.95 a month adds up over the years. To make sure you have all the tools to start, I have to have a quick blog post to walk you through the entire process step by step. Click here to set up your reseller hosting account. As always, any questions, I'd say to reach out to your Seth Ryan, NameHero.com. So this email is going to be sent immediately after they receive this book. So then this is going to ease into getting them to set up the reseller account because the how-to. Because a lot of people, they might want the information of the ebook, but they might not want to go sign up for your affiliate link right away. So the way I've written this email is a way to get them into into NameHero to sign up, and you can use your affiliate link here, and you can even link this blog post if you want. You can just generate this link inside of your interface. Rewatch my tutorial if you don't know how to do that. It's my tutorial on using the affiliate interface itself. But if I go into here and I go to this blog post, you can see I've got a blog typed up on how you go about signing up for a reseller account so they can follow this tutorial. So you're pitching them, but you're not, right? Because you're sending them to a tutorial that you can use with your affiliate link. So they just say, okay, well, that's how to sign up for my account. And then it just links them out to that blog post so they don't feel like they're being sold. They feel like you're sending them something valuable. And this way they can get your stuff set up. Now, ConvertKit kind of gives you a template to follow. Remember I said I like a 7-day sequence. So they've got the first one here's immediately. The next day it says on educational message. So it says just focus on being incredibly useful. So maybe on day 2, so just a delay sending by 1 day. So this is essentially day 2 or day 1 of the sequence. You can send them something educational, something about reseller hosting. So this is why you're not pitching, you're just staying in contact with them, but you're being incredibly helpful. I like to share videos sometimes. So maybe I would link to a helpful video on setting up your reseller hosting account. If you go to our blog here, we've got all kinds of content that you can link to throughout your email sequence. Any of these videos, blog posts, you can link to in your email list to send them to a helpful resource. And if they sign up through that, you get credit. As I said, go back and rewatch the video in Affiliate Marketing 101 on how to create custom affiliate links in our interface, and I will show you how you can make an affiliate link out of a blog post. Okay, so you can actually make this inside of our affiliate interface where it can link to the blog post, and you can use them in these emails. So then after that, though, there's more of a tutorial here in ConvertKit. It says introduce the product after another educational message on day 2. So this would be 1 day, day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you can so the first one, you're kind of just being incredibly useful. The second, you're being useful, but you're introducing the reseller account. So maybe here, if you don't want, since you've already said how to set up your reseller account, maybe the second thing is you can say, make sure you have the reseller account. So it's being helpful, but then it's verifying what you've already done to make sure they have it. The next day, you want to go in just to start selling. So this is a soft sell. So you're not really being a hard sell where you're saying go buy now. You're saying, well, you should by now have your account set up to continue on. The next day, then, you want to be incredibly useful again, though. Another educational message. So by now, you should have your account set up. So since you have your account set up, today I want to show you how to install WHMCS. That's a good example here, because the people on the list now cannot move forward until they have WHMCS set up and installed. So they actually have to have this set up before they can move forward. Next, hard sell. So this could be, okay, well, now I've showed you how to WHMCS. If you have not already, then you need to, make sure you have this signed up, because you're not going to be able to go any further. Then next day, you can go into setting up and configuring WHMCS. And then the last day, you can go back to, okay, this is your final opportunity to get in here for more education. So then that will complete a 7-day sequence. And you can get creative as you want. But you'll notice over 7 days, if they don't sign up with one of these emails, if they don't sign up immediately, they're probably not going to. But then you can just keep them on your list and wait for the Cyber Monday sale, wait for the winter sale to come out, or wait for another opportunity to bring in your audience, to send them an email to give them a good reason. But this email sequence gives you 7 or 8, really, essentially, 8 different opportunities to sell your lead. So once they get this, they get the free book, so they already have your trust and they like you because you've given them this free piece of material, but now it's actually going about it, trying to get them to sell through the email sequence. And that's what's most effective with Clickfunnels, and using that to build out these type of landing pages. Now, with Clickfunnels, this is just one example. If you hover over resources, you can see I've got another tutorial here on how to resell with WordPress. And this is a tremendously long tutorial, very, very, very long. So you could take this and make this into an ebook yourself. You could send people to this tutorial. But my point being is, if you don't want to take the resale angle from the Resale Hero site, you don't have to. You can make many different types of funnels. This is just one way to get someone to buy a reseller account. You can talk about how to set up WordPress websites. You can create a funnel to talk about how to make a website for your hardware business, how to make your own blog funnel. It's really, your ideas are limitless when it comes to making funnels with ClickFunnels. You're just looking at building an email list. And as I said, money is in the list. Once you build an email list and you get it up to several thousand subscribers, several 100,000 subscribers, then you have a lot of data. Then, of course, you can make a lot of money with that list. So it's all about just cranking these out, figuring out which ones that work, and then getting traffic to them. Because once these funnels are built, you have multiple angles you can take this traffic to. So we know that when you forum post, there's forums out there called Warrior Forum, Digital Point, where your internet marketers reside, or people looking to make money online. Maybe you want to share your funnel on those forums. Now, do it in a way that's not spammy. Be helpful. You could buy Facebook ads for this funnel. You could buy ads on AdWords. There's many different places you can distribute your funnel to get people to opt in. I'm a big fan of social media, getting on LinkedIn, getting on Twitter, getting on Facebook, because that's where I generate the majority of leads to my funnel. I'm not a tremendously big fan of having to pay for traffic if I can get it for free. So I like to go in and try to get as much free traffic as possible before going and paying for it. But you can be very successful with buying ads, and that's something else I'll cover later on in my affiliate marketing course on how to actually buy ads for your promotions. But this is how you, in summary, this is how you create a funnel for our affiliate program. This is definitely the most creative and, in my opinion, the most effective way to promote our affiliate program at NameHero, because you're actually retaining an asset, being the list, because the NameHero is not the only option you have to promote. There's other services and products out there that you can promote besides NameHero. But still yet, since you're building a list, you have more opportunities to continue marketing to that list and to making money off that traffic. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'd be more than happy to take a look at your funnel, give you some suggestions. I'll include all these links in a nice little blog post to sign up for the trial of ClickFunnels, as well as to sign up for ConvertKit, just so you have all those links, and I'll provide some additional instructions, kind of what I've talked about in this video. But thanks so much for watching. Good luck on your promotions using ClickFunnels and NameHero.com.